Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Hey, what's up, chosen ones? Hi, I'm back with another video. Hope everyone has had a terrific day, because I've also have had a terrific day. Hope everyone is taking care of themselves, and I hope everyone is keeping their frequency and vibration high. Okay, so let's get into the video. Let's get into it. I'm going to talk about the final test. And the final test deals with after death and the afterlife. Okay, so the ancient Egyptians in the afterlife, they would stand before the scales of Ma'at. The scales of Ma'at represents truth, justice, balance, and harmony. And their heart was weighed against a feather, and the heart had to equal with the feather. Once their heart and the feather was placed on the scales, if their heart did not equal, if their heart did not equal out with the feather, then this monster named Amit, it will come out and eat them. The monster Amit would eat and devour them. They would be destroyed. They'd be dead and cease to exist. But if their heart did balance out with a feather, then they passed. They passed the test, and they went on to Osiris, and Osiris would tell them, well done, and you can enter into the gates of paradise. So you pass and you enter into the gates of paradise and be reunited with all your loved ones and friends that died before you, but they passed the test and enter in paradise. So you'll be reunited with them. Okay, so yeah, so a lot of cultures got their own teachings on what they believe that happens after death and the afterlife. Okay, so but the final test in this afterlife, the life that we live now, and the afterlife, after we die, we see a bright light, but the light is a trap. Do not go into that light. The evil archons, the evil Anunnaki gods like Enki, Marduk, and Enlil. Yeah, Enki, Marduk, and Enlil. They are some of the evil Anunnaki gods, and they are a few of the evil archons. So in the afterlife, they're going to make a bright light appear before you, and they're going to turn themselves into your loved ones, like your mother, father, a grandparent, aunt, uncle, a cousin. They're going to turn themselves into a loved one of yours, one of your relatives and family members, or they turn themselves into what you believe. Like, if you believe in Jesus, Allah, Buddha, or Yahweh, whatever deity, whatever religion and deity God that you believe in, they're going to turn themselves into their deity God or one of your family members or something. They're going to play them, and they're going to trick you, make you think that this family member and loved one is telling you to come into the light and join them. But it's all a trap, because going in the light is not escaping the matrix. Once you go into the light, you're going to be reincarnated back down here on this wicked, evil matrix again. You're going to be reincarnated back on Earth again. The moon is a recycling planet. The moon is a reincarnation planet. Souls are stuck and trapped in the moon. So once you go into the light, you're going to be stuck in the moon until the evil archons reincarnate you back down here on Earth and put you into another body. But once you come back on Earth, all your memories is going to be erased. You're not going to remember anything about your past lives or where you come from, that you were stuck in the moon and got reincarnated back down here. You're not going to remember any of that. Your memory is going to be totally erased and wiped away. So don't go into the light. In the afterlife, after you die and go into the afterlife, if a light appears before you, turn away from it. Turn away from it, because this light is going to try to pull you in and gravitate you more towards it. But once you see the light, just turn away from it. Just imagine yourself, because in the afterlife, everything is mental. Everything is done with your mind. Everything is mental. So with your mind, just turn away from the light, and with your mind, see yourself keep moving further and further and further away from the light, and eventually end. And if the light is kind of following you, then just imagine yourself moving forward and moving to the side. Imagine yourself moving forward away from the light and moving to the side away from the light. And when you keep doing this, eventually the light is going to fade away. Just keep moving forward away from it and move it to the side away from the light. And when you keep doing this, eventually the light is going to fade and go away. And after this, you just say, I am sovereign. Show me the exit to this matrix. And once you see these little holes, once you see a grid and see a bunch of holes, you go into one of the holes and you've escaped out the matrix. Once you go into one of the holes, you go into darkness. So you create what kind of planet or dimension you want to be on. You create the environment of what you want to be around. You create your surroundings and environment of where you want to be at, because everything is mental. Everything is done with the mind, and the afterlife up in the galaxy and up in the cosmos. And so you do that, and once you do that, you fully escaped out the matrix and can enjoy a better, much peaceful, much loving and better life than being trapped back on Earth in the matrix. I got to do everything all over again. Trust me. The world is terrible now. You don't want to come back down here again. The Earth is a mess now. This world is turning into a big mess. All our rights are being taken away from us. They're trying to bring in communists. They're taking away all of our rights. They're slowly taking away all of our rights and beliefs. So trust me, in some years down the line, like I'm saying, like in some years down the line, into the future, it's going to be worse. Trust me. In the near future, with some years down the line, in the near future, this world is going to be more chaotic and more havoc. It's going to be much worse. And you don't want to come back down here. During that time, you don't want to be reincarnated back into another body and back down here and got to live through everything that's going to be so much more crazier. Okay, it's like I say, so I told you how not to go into the light. I told you how to escape reincarnation. So listen to my steps, listen to it, and do it. Remember and repeat it until your subconscious mind, because the afterlife, that's the final test. Like the ancient Egyptians knew that life and the afterlife was more important than the life they were living in the present moment. And it's true. The ancient Egyptians had it right. The life and the afterlife is more important than the life that we are living now in this present moment. And I made a video about that. I made a previous video about that, about which life is more important, our life now or the afterlife. So go to my videos and you'll find and see that video. So I'll put that link to the video in the description below. So go watch and look at that video. Yeah, but in the afterlife, the evil archons, they're going to try to get you into their light. See, they can't force you into the light. You going into the light. It got to be your own free will and your own decision. But the evil archons and the evil Anunnaki gods, they're going to try to trick you into their light with your loved ones or God deity that you believed in. Or they're going to try to be real persuasive and weigh you down to make you into the light and be stuck in the moon, because the moon is a reincarnation planet. It's a recycling planet. And so they're going to try to fight you tooth and nail. The archons are going to try to fight you tooth and nail, and the evil archons are going to try to really fight and get you into their light. They're going to try to persuade you, weigh you down, and fight you real bad. They're going to fight with you real bad to make you enter into the light. But you gotta stay strong, and follow my steps. Get those steps in your subconscious mind. Once the steps is in your mind, then in the afterlife, it'll come back to you, and you will remember and know what to do. So the final test is you passing the afterlife. You passing, you're not falling for the evil archons tricks and schemes and their mind games. You defeating the evil archons and not going to the light and escaping out the matrix and creating your own world a way you want to be in, and discovering your powers, being a spiritual being, and being in the surroundings and environment and living how you want to live and truly be. You're free. Once you escape out the matrix, you are finally free. You're not coming back down to earth and got to do it all over again. You are finally free. Once you enter into one of the holes and create the environment of the planet, of the world, or dimension of how you want it to look and be. And so you doing that, you finally defeating the evil archons and escaping out the matrix. You're now going into their light. You've defeated the evil archons and escaping out the matrix and being the free spiritual being that you are, and not reincarnating. You're never going to reincarnate back down to earth ever again. You're going to be on another planet, another dimension, another realm, another world, another galaxy. You're going to be there and be free forever and ever and ever. So that's the final test. Once you escape out the matrix and is free forever, living in a world that you want to live, because you have all your powers, you have all your superpowers, and you are your own creator. You got all your powers, and you are your own creator. You are your creator. Okay, so once you have escaped out of the matrix and have that ability, once you reach and have that ability and can live like that forever and forever and forever, ever and ever and ever, then you have passed the final test. Yes, that is passing the final test. Yeah, that is passing. That is the final test, and that is passing the final test. Oh, the spiritual message was knowledgeable and gave good knowledge, insight, and wisdom to help you with death and the afterlife and where you'd be, what it's all about and where you'd be. Okay, I'm Cal again. Subscribe, like, comment, share, turn on notifications. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will see you all in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your terrific day, because I'm going to enjoy the rest of my terrific day. Bye, chosen ones. Bye. I love you all. One love.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.